Morning! 5:55. We're just waiting for Facebook to announce my arrival. So we'll just wait a couple of seconds as Facebook gives notifications to everybody to come and join live, and I'll be able to see that any second now. Facebook's doing its job, or I'm going to have to keep dancing. Dancing, yes I will. Alrighty then. Awesome. Good morning, everybody. Today's topic for our 5 minutes. Let me just mute the music for a moment. Oh, there we go. So, good morning, everybody. Our topic this morning is what we can learn, the lessons we can learn from the life of a 15-year-old when it comes to money, money, money. Good morning. I can see people coming in now. There was a bit of a delay there for Facebook this morning. G'day, Dana. How you going? So the lessons, in the last few weeks, I've been teaching financial literacy classes, which have been amazing, really, really fun and really inspiring and uplifting, actually. It's good to see that kids are actually thinking about money and that they are getting some sense of responsibility around it. Anyway, last week I did a group of 14, 15 and 16-year-olds. And we were talking about, I wanted to know what were they thinking about. That, you know, they're coming to that time in their life where they're just about to go into university or perhaps get a job, and what were their short-term goals? And I really wanted to connect with them and get a feeling of what it was that they were, what was their desires, what were they looking for in their life. And it was really interesting. It's the same kind of thing that we're looking for in our lives. Except I think what happens is, if you can think back to when you were 15, you know, life was a little bit simpler then. You may not have had a partner, you didn't have children. All you could think about was a car and going out and having fun and, you know, saving for a holiday perhaps. But the lesson I learned from listening to the kids or these young adults was we do that to ourselves. We layer all of this stuff on top of ourselves and don't take the time out to just actually sit and connect and slow down with what it is that we truly desire. So one of the, there were actually 3 stories there. There was one of the kids wanted at the end of school to go on holiday to New Zealand to see her grandmother. And I said to her, wow, that's a really big intention for somebody your age. And I was teaching them the word intention and goal as well. That's a great intention for somebody your age. How are you going to do that? And I could see her kind of go, oh, hang on a second, is she going to deflate my goal? And I went, let's just go back a step. Tell me again what it is that you're looking for to do in the next 2 years. And she said, oh, I'll visit my grandmother in New Zealand. I went, awesome. Why would you want to do that? And she goes, oh, I haven't seen her for a while and I really love her and it'd be great to catch up with her. And I said, oh, really? What else? Do you think you would tell her? Do you think it would be a surprise? She went, oh yeah, maybe it would be a surprise. So I built into her visualization with her of what that is going to look like and how it's going to feel. How's it going to feel for you, Natasha, when they open the plane doors and you get off the plane and somebody's there ready to take you to go and surprise your grandmother? Isn't that going to be great? Isn't that going to be exciting? And all of the people in the room were as engaged and enrolled in her vision as she was. So at this point, we had not talked about money, right? She's totally connected to the feeling that that desire was going to bring for her. And I went, okay, awesome. So how are we going to make this dream unfold? What kind of things do you think you need to do to make that happen? So this is the action taking phase that we all need to do. What do you need to do to make that happen? And she goes, well, actually, I'm going to have to get another job. But another part-time job. And I said, wow, that's awesome. Are you going to get another part-time job because you need more money? She went, no, actually, I quit my job last week, so I'm going to need a job. But I know it sounds simple, but for us, we need to get back to, okay, what's the actual first basic practical step that I need to take right now in order for my vision, my desire, my intention to unfold? What's the first practical step? Let's take all the bullshit off it and all the emotion and, oh, I've got to do this and I should stop the shooting all over yourself and get back to what's the basic thing that I've got to do. Okay, for her it was I have to get a job. Okay, and then what do you have to do? So it's 2 years you want to go on this trip. So that's, if you're earning this kind of money, you kind of want to be spending some because you're a teenager and that's the kind of, you know, you need to have a life, but then saving some. So let's work out how much you need to save. And then she could totally see how it was possible. So she went, within 5 minutes, she went with, oh, I'm dreaming of this wonderful fantasy to, I can see how that is possible. because of the action that she was going to take. So as much as with these dreams that we have about, you know, our wonderful lives and Fiji holidays and, you know, new cars and paying off a house and whatever it might be, starting a business, putting money into my business, marketing my business, whatever that is, we really need to connect to the outcome that we desire from a feeling point of view, not from a material point of view. And if we can learn that from the kids and 15-year-olds, and even take yourself back in time to when you were a 15-year-old and learn that. So the three things are: slow down, connect to the feelings, that that outcome is going to give you, and it makes the savings feel better. So when you are forcing yourself into savings, oh, I'm not going to save my money, I don't really want to save it, I want a holiday, you don't really want a holiday. So if you are connected to the feelings of it, the savings is so much easier. Not only that, we all know that what we give out is what we get back. So when we're in a good mood, when we're happy, when we're high and we're having a good time, all that's around us is that happiness and the good vibes and the positive energy and all of that kind of thing. So if we can put that around our savings, maybe our savings will grow. So remember, attract, keep, grow. We talked about that yesterday. Anyway, 6:01, not bad. 6 minutes, I'm nailing this 5 minutes of 5 thing. You watch me. Nice to see you, and thank you for joining. I can see you, Dana, Deborah, and Kellyanne. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow.